Hi, everyone. My name is Courtney Twinkle. I'm the English language teaching consultant for Seed Attica in France, the main book importer for foreign language book importer and distributor in France. And today I'm just going to do a video to show you the different components of a new preschool course, maternelle course from Oxford University Press called Mouse and Me. There are 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3, like most preschool methods. It looks like this. Basically, teachers that are going to want to use this course have in mind a more ambitious program. Perhaps they have more hours during the week. Perhaps they like a fast-paced, more sort of progressive method with sort of lots going on. If you have taking Cambridge exams in your sights, for example, like if they start in primary schools, they take the starters, movers, or flyers. Teachers who do that in the primary school might want to start with something like this in preschool because it's a little faster paced, faster going, but more progressive, more in it type of method. So if we just have a look here at the components here, if I can get to the right page, you can find out more information about it on oup.com/ELT, Mouse and Me, and you write it in the box here. Basically, it's the idea is that you've got a mouse and then 2 children, and each unit is centered around a theme of them dressing up. It's there's a lot of play involved, the idea of encouraging play, learning by doing, and the idea is that throughout each unit they dress up as something. You have, in terms of the package, DVD, so there's live action DVD and cartoons, as well as lots of songs and chants and things like that as well. Teacher's book pack, which will give access to the classroom presentation tool, which we're going to see in a moment. Teacher's resource pack, which is this big thing here, which we'll have a look at. A student book pack. In the student's book, you've got obviously the classroom material, but you also have stickers and little cardboard pop-out things. So it's very manual, lots of crafts to do. Again, like I said, it's very much concentrated on learning by doing. And also there's lots of cross-curricular activities as well. So within the pop-out things, if I can find it, you've got where you work, you talk about the life cycle of, it's hard to see, sorry, of a bird. For example, he starts out in the nest, or starts out in the eggs in the nest, and then we see the baby birds. So the idea is that these are cardboard pop-outs, and then there are obviously activities described, explained on how to use that with the students. So you've got, like I said, lots of manual activities, lots of songs, lots of chants, lots of different types of video, and cross-curricular activities. So it's a faster pace, more consequential course, I guess, but it is becoming quite popular in France. So if you'd like to have a look at this book, get in touch, because I can send you something so you can check it out. You can also go on to oup.com/ELT, open an account in the teachers on the Oxford Teachers Club, and have a look at the teachers books, which I recommend you doing, because it's going to give you a lot of information about the ideas behind the course, the objectives, obviously different activities or how to exploit the material, and what every part, what each component has or does. So for example, if we look at the teacher's resource pack, so here, if you go to the oup.com/ELT, Mouse and Me, click on teaching resources, you can download the teacher's books for free and have a look. If it wants to go. So we have, while that's charging, we can have a quick look at the book. This is level 2. There are 3 levels, as there is with any preschool book, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes they say a starter, A, B, but there are 3 levels. And it looks like this. Now, like I said, if you ask for a sample or a way to look at this book, it's difficult to understand what you might be able to do with it. So like I said, it's important that if I give you code to check it out, you also go to the, I can find it, to the website here and download the teacher's books to get a really good idea, to have a page up of the book and also a page of the teacher's book to be able to compare and see how it's supposed to be used. You've got a letter to the parents that you can copy and paste or use. Obviously, you've got the 2-over unit, you've got the different routines, you've got the stories, you've got the syllabus. And like I said, it's about lots of playing. So the idea is the mouse and the 2 kids. Each unit here, you say, I want to be a wizard, so they dress up as a wizard. I want to be a cat, they dress up as a cat. And it's all based around a very familiar preschool syllabus, because most preschool books are going to have the same, more or less, language syllabus: body parts, colors, foods, toys, that sort of thing. So like I said, you get a really good idea of each of the components by looking at this. Different, what was the thinking behind the course, thinking behind teaching English to very young learners in general here, with physical development, multisensory personalization, the songs, how the content and the materials are used, and of course you have the déroulement des leçons in there as well. So I recommend having a look at that. If you're interested in looking at the book, I can give you code to have the book up like this, like you're looking at here, and we can talk about it if it's something that you would like to use with your students. Now, the teacher's resource pack is, like I said, this big thing, teacher's resource pack. You've got posters, flashcards. You've got the mouse puppet, which is here, like this. Hello. You've got the different flashcards. So these are flashcards with actions, but with actual pictures. You've got drawings as well. You've got, so running, jumping. You got stretch and climb. We've got hands. So we've got dirty hands and clean hands. So it goes, like I said, it's a more ambitious method than others you might find. It takes the general themes that we see in a preschool book and sort of elevates a little bit higher. So rather than having just a flashcard with hands, we're going to be able to have dirty hands and clean hands. Obviously, you've got your normal flashcards as well with the numbers, the colors. We've got several posters. This is from Mouse and Me #1. So this is Daisy. The 2 characters, the boy and the girl, are Daisy and Robin. We've got the weather. And this resource pack covers all 3 levels. So it's one pack for all 3 levels. This is from the level 3. What did we got here? Obviously, this is the thing, is today's date. You can write on it. You can wipe it clean. Today is some of the posters, flashcards. Another thing to mention is that the student's book itself comes with, like I said, the stickers and the pop-outs, but also an application to use on a tablet from Lingo Kids. You might have seen the jump in video. It's the same application, Lingo Kids, and they've partnered with OUP to create Mouse and Me specific material for the Lingo Kids app, like they did with the Jump In as well. So basically you have access to the specific Mouse and Me material for that level that is housed on that application. So it's the songs, it's different games as well for them to have at home. Go through a few more pages to give you an idea of how it looks. You can see the drawing. The main things to look at for a preschool method are the images, because it's got to be something that's appealing to you, obviously, and the progression. This is a higher progression than the Jump In that I showed you a couple of weeks ago. It's just a matter of what you need and what kind of teacher you are. If you like something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more progressive, a little bit more ambitious, then Mouse and Me is a good option for you. If you like something, not to say that mainstream is bad, but just a moderate progression, enough material to obviously teach English to the children, hour or so a week, hour 2 hours a week. Jump In is fine, especially if you prefer the visuals, if you prefer the songs. Those are the sort of the criteria. Like I said, this is an example of a cross-curricular activity where we see the life cycle of a bird, and then they've got the pop-outs in the book that you can recreate and do lessons with in class, and they're using their hands, and it's manual. If you want to see this, I can send you this code so you can have a look. This book is interactive. It's the classroom presentation tool. So it comes with the teacher's book, and you can purchase it separately as well. But I can give you limited access to it so you can check out the method yourself. Basically, it's interactive. So if you click on these boxes, an audio box comes up. This point as well, this little arrow, there's a video that comes up. Bird life cycle. I don't think you can hear it, but you can see the. Okay, and then it's an activity that you can do together as well. It's interactive. Voilà, I think that's pretty good look at Mouse and Me. Like I said, there are 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3. If you'd like to have a look, get in touch. I can help you do that. I know it's hard to get found. These things aren't necessarily stocked in bookshops. So when you go, you can't necessarily see exactly what the puppet looks like, or what the flashcards look like and things like that, or the packs. So I like to make these little videos so you can have a look. If you purchase any of these things through us or any of our partner bookshops, we're happy to provide you with the teacher's material for minimum class purchase. With either this or any course we sell. So do get in touch if you have any questions or if you'd like a quote. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.